New York, you eat pizza and a Subway.
This is so scary.
Pure chaos.
We're Matt and Nat, a travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
After having our world turned upside down in 2020, we decided to set out on our biggest adventure yet, to see all 50 states in a year.
In our last video, we were in Mystic, Connecticut, where we got up close and personal with marine life at the Mystic Aquarium,
Took in the sights and shopping of the quaint downtown.
and watched a sunset that even Bob Ross would be impressed with.
This week, we're in the Empire State.
Welcome to New York. As you can see and probably hear, we're in New York City.
Per usual, we only have the day here to explore, and we know there's no way we could cover this entire city in a day, but you also know us, and we're gonna do, see, and eat as much as we possibly can while we're here.
Pro tip, come here
Yes.
at sunrise. I
Yes.
mean, this is where sun is gonna set. This is a perfect spot for sunrise and sunset.
Beautiful views of the skyline and the Brooklyn Bridge.
So we're starting off our day here in Brooklyn, and we are about to go on to the Brooklyn Bridge. We're leaving Brooklyn now, come on. Since we're already on this, we might as well just walk it, right? I don't know. I'm wearing knee-high boots. Let's see. The Brooklyn, it's so loud here. The Brooklyn Bridge is 1.3 miles, and in high heels, that's about 2.6. I wanted to look like New Yorkie, you know? Do I fit in? Sorry, it's a little bright, but I wanted to say that it's Matt's first time here in New York
Yeah,
City.
so I'm super excited to explore the city today.
Yeah. What was your thought on seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time?
It was amazing, even though we're a long ways away from it. So it's kind of tiny, but nonetheless, awesome.
Welcome to Manhattan. I made it.
And after a nice, nearly 2-mile morning walk, I think it's time for some food.
Breakfast, here we come.
We couldn't come to New York City without getting a bagel, and I got a classic bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel.
And I got the flat iron, which is a everything bagel, toasted, obviously, scallion, cream cheese, seeded salmon, and an avocado. I have a question. Why are New York bagels a thing? Like, do they start here? Leave me some info in the comments, because my hands are too sticky to Google it. So usually I like to eat half of the bagel with like cream cheese and stuff on it. I don't think I can do that with this because there's no cream cheese on this side. So obviously I'm gonna have to go all in. Don't judge me, Mom. Never.
Bacon is delicious, eggs are nice, lots of cheese, and I love that the bagel got a nice chew to it.
The bagels were delicious.
Absolutely, and after filling our bellies, we're headed to our next stop, which is the 9/11 Memorial.
If you guys don't know, we travel during the week, and guess what?
The 9/11 Museum is currently closed. It's not open on Tuesdays or Wednesdays right now, but if you're coming to New York, check the hours because they will be changing once all the COVID stuff passes. But the memorial pool's open in about 30 minutes.
can't talk because I'll start crying again, so Matt's gonna have to talk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's an emotional thing stepping up and seeing all those names, and yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
So if you're unfamiliar with the 9/11 Memorial, it was built in 2011 to remember the nearly 3,000 lives that were lost in the attacks on September 11th, 2001, as well as the 6 lives that were lost in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing.
This crazy fish building.
So the Oculus is a shopping mall and a train station.
All right, so after a good cry session this morning, we are now headed to Chelsea Market.
And the High Line. Chelsea Market, right behind me, is one of the most historic buildings in New York City, in my opinion. It is one of the old Nabisco warehouses, which is where the Oreo cookie was invented. You are looking at history, folks.
What's your favorite cookie?
Oreo.
What kind?
Double stuff. I don't think they did double stuff in this building, just the regular one, but it's where it all started.
Do you feel the history?
Feel the power exuding from these walls. I need to go eat some Oreos now.
Y'all, I wish he was joking, but he loves Oreos that much.
Don't be judging me.
It's chilly outside, but we have worked up a sweat walking around the city and we are burning up. So I think we deserve a little treat. And if you guys know me, you know I love gelato and sorbet. So let's dig in. So I got hazelnut and lemon. Oh my gosh, that hazelnut is so good. Oh, that lemon's so tart. Oh my gosh, but it's so good. This will cool you off. Matt's a little cranky because he's a little hot.
All right, guys. So when I order ice cream or gelato or sorbet, I always order 2 flavors that go well together. Natalie, on the other hand, what'd you get?
He's a hater. I asked if he wanted a flavor. He said, no, you do you. So I did. And I got lemon and hazelnut. Do they go together? No, they don't. But you eat them separate.
And I just stuck my spoon down in there and just got them mixed together. And it's a terrible combination. Probably the worst I've ever had. Hazelnut and lemon do not go together. And look at this.
You eat, this is the hazelnut side, and then you eat the lemon side, like that. Don't shake your head. Comment below if you pick flavors that may or may not go together just because you like them. Make me feel better. So Chelsea Market was really, really cool. I wish we would have been hungry though.
Yeah, they have a lot of great places to eat there. I'm gonna link those plus a whole lot more details about this trip in the blog, which we'll put down in the description.
Now we're gonna go check out the High Line,
which is a almost 1.5 mile walking green space that used to be part of the New York Central Railroad.
And it's literally above us right now.
Yep.
So we're gonna go there now. They're filming something right now and we're gonna be unpaid extras. Well, stop. We're gonna be in it. We're gonna be in it. Okay.
We're gonna
watch for us. Watch for us. We were on it. They're behind us right now. They're behind us. Can you see us?
We just rented bikes and we're headed to Central Park.
Let's hope we don't die.
It's a little scary out here.
Yeah. I am so scared. This is so scary, but also very exhilarating.
Get your adrenaline going. You're doing good.
This is so much fun. 10 out of 10. Recommend bikes in Central Park. I'm already loving it. Definitely don't like the street riding, but we survived.
We are at the Carousel in Central Park, which is our first stop on our little mini bike tour through the park. I'm loving having bikes. One, because you can see so much more, so much faster. And also, we've been walking all day, so it's nice to be off of our feet for even just a little bit.
Just finished with bikes in Central Park and it was awesome. It is a great way to see Central Park.
Money well spent.
1000% recommend.
And now we're headed to our next adventure, which is Top of the Rock Observatory. But we're starving, so we're hoping that we pass some decent food along the way that's good and quick. Let's see. When in New York, you eat pizza in a Subway.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. Champion pizza. Look at that.
That's a proper New York slice when you get the New York flop.
Maybe it's for starving, but it was really good. I promise we'll have a legitimate meal at some point here in New York.
Maybe.
Maybe not. We're literally eating it in the train station. Look at that. Oh my God, that grease.
I'm leaving here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
No apologies, you were there.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Also, side note, everyone here has been so kind, so nice. So I don't know if they're just breaking the stereotype of what New York City is supposed to be, but
Everybody's been awesome.
welcome to New York. Here we go, we're headed to the top.
Guys, this is Matt's first time on the top of the rock
It
and to
is.
see the Empire State
And
Building.
I'm loving it. It is absolutely gorgeous. We couldn't have asked for better weather, and we're praying for an amazing sunset. It's looking like it's going to be nice.
pay $10 extra per person to see the sunset. And then the clouds rolled in. You can see a little sliver of beautiful pink, but hopefully the clouds dissipate, but
Not looking good. It's still beautiful, but
it's still beautiful, but not as beautiful as it would have been without clouds. Just finished with Top of the Rock and it was awesome, even though the sunset was like
it was absolutely amazing. We highly recommend it.
But now we're gonna go check out Rockefeller Plaza. So I know that this video is gonna come out way later than Christmas, and my apologies, but I'm learning. I mean, this is your one and only first time look at the Rockefeller tree for 2021.
Now, you can't tell from the scaffolding, but
there's a tree in there.
There's a tree in there.
That's cool. I didn't know that's how they did it. We were way up there today.
Way up there. We are starving and we finally have more than a few minutes in a subway station to scarf something down. So we are here at Joe's House of Soup Dumplings and we couldn't be more excited.
No, let's go. We are so hungry. We almost forgot to film the food. So we're chowing down. So far, so good. Matt is loving it and I'm gonna dig in now.
2 chopsticks up.
I did that. I helped teach him how to use some chopsticks. Guys, we are finally stuffed.
Now I just want to take a nap. I can't do that. The food was amazing though. The service was impeccable. Let me tell you.
They would literally just stand there and I'll insert a clip and they would just like watch to see if your water like got a little low and they were there.
Boom,
I was sipping it. As soon as I set it down, he was there to fill it up and I was like,
we took the last dumpling off our plate and that plate disappeared.
It was insane. Matt was like, are they behind me? Like I can feel them watching me.
Yep,
and they were watching us the whole time.
They were there to serve.
It was awesome. But now what are we gonna do?
We're headed to a Broadway show, which I'm super excited about.
Let's go. So we're in the theater district and we are about to see Ain't Too Proud.
Which is a story of the life and the times of the Temptations, and we are super excited.
Now obviously we can't film in there, but we will see you guys right after.
You can't see, but I'm smiling real big under this mask.
This is Matt's first Broadway show. Best seats in the house, I got you, boo.
Yeah, we got baggage storage with our seats. I appreciate it.
Same spot, 2.5 hours later, and it was phenomenal, guys.
Absolutely, especially if you were a fan of Motown music, obviously specifically the Temptations. They did a phenomenal job. The band was awesome. All of the vocalists.
I mean, the vocals, the runs that they did. I mean, it was awesome. The dance moves, Matt learned a couple. I'm excited to see what he comes.
I took notes.
I'm excited about it.
So while this was my only Broadway show I've ever done, I loved it and highly recommend it.
It was so much fun. Now we're gonna check out another iconic spot in New York City.
Times Square! Pure chaos. I can't even say controlled chaos. It's just chaos.
This is awesome. So we are here in Times Square, and what is the one question that Matt asks?
Oh, where was TRL filmed? That's what I want to know.
Do you guys remember TRL?
Where are you at, Carson Daly? United States, it hasn't set in with us yet.
Oh, absolutely not.
It probably won't for another few months, I don't think.
Yeah.
But we're kind of in shock, I think, that we've been to 49
Accomplished,
states
yeah.
this year already.
It honestly just feels like a whirlwind, but
Yes, and thank you for being on the journey with us.
Yeah.
It means more than you know.
absolutely. We're gonna grow right now.
What better way to end our time here in New York than right here in Times Square?
We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up.
And if you haven't figured out by process of elimination where we're headed to for state number 50, spoiler alert,
Hawaii!
we'll see you next week in the Aloha State.
And we just found out that I walked 25,000 steps today.
I walked just shy of 24,000. Comes out to about 10 or 12 miles, roughly.
Crazy, no wonder our feet hurt so bad. And I wore heels, so Dolly Parton would be proud. People are gonna say I'm weird.
They about to get arrested.
I think Matt's over it. I think he's hot, tired. Okay, I'll let him cool off and not be on camera while I eat gelato. New York City thing. They have like a bunch of rigs and stuff, so I mean,
Got a steady cam rig. You want to see our steady cam rig?
this is it. Oh, I'm the one that films. That's why it's so like this. Hey guys.
That's why this is our steady cam rig over here.
Why I just jump all over my bed?
You come tuck me in? Dude, I need the gear down.
I got the GoPro in case anyone hits you for liability and insurance purposes.
Move on up.
Thanks, it's an avocado.